The site of the magnificent Anglican Vision Schools is a testament of our great and miraculous God. We echo the people of old who said, "He is good, His love endures forever." Today, more than any other days, we want to count His blessings. It is the good Lord who placed similar ideal in hearts of different men and women. In His timing, our paths crossed. The crossing awakens our desire, a desire to be involved in the education of our future generations. The people, in response to His call and prompting, heeded. Out of the providence of land, raised the structures built on firm foundation with the generosity of the community. You will be amazed to know that within 2 years, not only the school buildings were functional, the school licenses for both the primary school and secondary school were granted by the Ministry of Education in most expeditious manners. No wonder people say, this is indeed a miracle project. With such great blessings comes even greater responsibilities.
In June 2009, we started with 7 boys in secondary school and 6 boys in primary school. It was the best and the toughest of times. We teach, we learn, we work, we play. We cry, we laugh, we pray, we wait. We mobilize, we ponder, we give, and we take. And most of all, we must share our lives with all who come through our doors. It is only when we share in love, young lives with moral character are shaped. Junior scholars' intellectual capacities are expanded. Future sportsmen and women with strong physical bodies are trained. Young men and women's spiritual and emotional needs are met. Together, our sense of social responsibility has awakened.
We're gathering now, every nation and every...
The Anglican Church in Sabah has been involved in education for more than 100 years. Even before Malaysia was formed, we have been involved in building schools and kindergarten, contributing to education throughout Sabah. Right now, we have 8 primary schools, 4 secondary schools, and many kindergartens and play schools. And our churches has been looking after these schools and kindergarten as part of our ministry and service to the community. But for the last 30 or so years, all our secondary school and primary schools have been nationalized, and we have very little influence in the curriculum and also the operation of the schools, even though they are still traditionally called mission schools. So in the year 2007, when we were approached by Hapsing Consolidated to partner with them to start a new school in their new township, Bandar Seri Indah, I take this as a new opportunity, a new beginning, and also once again for our church to re-enter the sphere and the arena of education, which is so important as part of our service to the community and part of God's calling for the church to be the light to the nations. And so we embark into this project full of zeal and enthusiasm with the support of our local Christians and also the churches throughout Sabah. Together with the contribution of Hapsing Consolidated and other donors, we have raised many millions of dollars and put tremendous effort and sacrifice into this project to build not only the school facilities but also to prepare a good teaching staff so that our school at the point of its launching will be a premier school. Not only do we want to be good in our academic standard, but we also want to be good in preparing a new generation of young people and the generations of young people to follow in the coming years and decades so that they are ready to be good Malaysian citizens, for those who are Christians to be good disciples of Jesus and to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth. So I'm very glad that the members of our church in Tau Au, especially St. Patrick's and also Good Tidings, has put tremendous effort to help with the completion of the schools and also to provide the support for all the training and also the preparation for the staff to be ready for the dedication of our schools on the 10th of January 2010. I pray that just as God has brought us through in the last 2 years to bring about the completion of these schools, so God will also continue to lead and guide us, that this school will be a good school, a premier school, a school that has a high standard, but also a school that forms characters of young men and young women in every aspect of their lives when they graduate from our schools.
The seed has sprouted. Our vision is to champion the success of students for the service of God, our King and nation, through quality education and character building. Anglican Vision Schools are set to cater for students from Primary 1 to Form 6. When fully operational in 3 years, the school with conducive learning environment, up-to-date facilities and dedicated teaching team will have about 1,200 students of diverse cultures, beliefs and background, learning and preparing for Malaysian education curriculum. In line with the aspiration to prepare students who are to interact globally, foreign teachers and students are recruited, while plans are also underway for the school to offer relevant international syllabus. To promote academic excellence, scholarships are available to deserving students. Special scholarship awards are designated to students from rural areas to encourage greater sense of sharing and learning between young scholars from urban and rural settings. Today, as we take up the challenge to prepare a new generation who affirms wisdom built on the fear of God, we nurture youngsters who value and learn knowledge that will develop critical, creative, and relevant intellectual minds. We will raise students with characters who are spiritually discerning, socially concerned, emotionally matured, and physically fit. In due time, it will be our great joy to hear and see leaders from Anglican Vision Schools who are faithful, honorable, and compassionate in our nation and the world at large. Then we will all rejoice and say, we are all part of the miracle project.